What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Cross Pod. I'm D. Will, here with my co-hosts Ev and Miles. Today we will be tier ranking every NBA team. Ev, if you want to go ahead and explain the tiers, you have the floor.
So, like Darian said, we're ranking every NBA team uh, pre-playoffs, which are a week and a half away. Our tiers are pretty straightforward, but I'm gonna explain them real quick. Obviously, top can win the title. Uh, I'm just saying, for me, that's like three teams right now. I don't know about. We'll see where Darren and Miles think in that regard, but very prestigious tier. Below that, can make conference finals. Straightforward there. Can win a round. So these are playoff teams that could possibly just win first round series, but not really good enough to get past there. Or made it good enough tier, or young, promising teams in the playoffs that are probably a year away or need more pieces and aren't really that serious this year, but have bright futures. Purgatory tier are teams that are pretty directionless. Uh, Either they're stuck with the team they have, or they're just good, not good enough really to win anything in the upcoming years. And then obviously the bad tier are
Just bad.
like rebuilding teams and young teams, uh, like the Wizards. So
For Memphis early in the year, I think I would have said that they can make a conference finals appearance. Just the way they were rolling, they were the 2 seed for like majority of the year. Then they started to fall off a little like around the All-Star break. After the All-Star break, recently they've lost. I think is like seven out of their last 9 games.
yeah,
But obviously they recently just fired their head coach Taylor Jenkins. So I think right now they're not as high on themselves as they were earlier. They're a little disgruntled right now. I think Ja has been playing better recent as a recent, but as a team they've been losing a lot of games. I still don't think that they're like going to make it. I think they could make it to the second round, so that's why I'd have them like in the tier below making conference finals. But yeah, if you asked me this question like 2 3 months ago, I would have them in the conference finals tier, but now not anymore.
yeah. My take on the firing, uh, you really don't see like in the NBA a lot, like coaches getting fired with like 9 games to go in the season,
Yeah.
which tells me two things. One, they probably wanted to fire Jenkins probably last offseason, but they probably just won too much at the start of the year. Um, so yeah, they probably just thought. I mean, I'm personally fine with the firing because I think they're like 11-21 against like teams above 500 this year, so they really just don't like beat good teams. Um, so they probably think with different coaching, maybe that would like change in some way. I personally do not see that. I don't think just looking at the West, they have the talent to probably even like win a series depending on who they play. Um, yeah, and with Ja, it's interesting. I've seen a lot of stuff or just discourse around him lately because just like I don't know, because he just like talks a lot basically. Like he like the way he carries himself on the court is like as someone that like actually has done something before, and he really hasn't won anything or done anything. I mean, he's obviously like a star player, but um, he in my opinion he really hasn't like improved like really at all in like the past 3 years. I don't know, like do you guys still like buy into him as like a number one option on their team or what?
On a title team, I don't know.
Not right now. He has to develop as like just a more consistent jump shooter.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah,
he's like honestly
he still can't shoot. I mean,
yeah,
basically.
he's really gotten worse as a 3 point shooter. Like his
Yeah.
percentages has
I,
been
I
dropping.
I think he's in that. I think he's in that Russell Westbrook, Trey Young tier of like archetype of player where like you can't maximize. You maximize him as your number one, but he's not good enough to be your number one. But if you have him as like a 1B on a title team, you can't maximize him because he's like ball dominant.
Yeah, he's not like a good catch and shoot player.
Not a good catch and shoot guy. I guess he could I don't know, I don't know how you work around that, but yeah, I think he's in that type of player thing where he just I don't see him elevating to a point where he can take a team to the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miles, you mentioned his numbers are really good in March, but he really just doesn't play enough or is reliable enough.
Yeah.
At least the Memphis fans I follow on Twitter are always we don't know if he's playing night to night.
Yeah.
So you can't you can't rely on that if you're gonna make any serious run. In my opinion, this is one of the teams that I think should consider trading for Durant this offseason. I just think they just need another superstar level player on their team. I don't
Yeah. Just their current big three is it isn't gonna compete against other great teams. And not even LA, they got better. Houston's playing better than they have all season. Just teams in the West and then the Warriors improved getting Jimmy Butler. Teams around them have been improving while they haven't. So it's just gonna be tough. Right now they're tied for the 6th seed. So right now they'd be playing Denver in the first round, which I would have Denver winning. And even if they're tied, they could fall down to the 7th seed and face the Rockets in the first round. Even then, I might pick the Rockets over them too.
So that'd be a good series.
Yeah, but they really don't have out of the top 5 teams, I wouldn't bet on them beating any of them. So but it's not like they're just out of it. I think they can beat a Houston or that's really it. But I mean, I don't know. I don't want to limit them to just being just a playoff team and that's it.
Yeah, I will say Jaren Jackson's been
Jaren's been good,
spectacular this year.
Yeah,
it's definitely been their best player in my opinion. He should probably make an all NBA team.
All NBA, yeah.
What is just the ceiling for this group? Are
you talking about this year or just in general?
I'm just saying, with this core they have, what are you winning with that? I don't.
Not the
maybe if you get a year where there's been injury or maybe you get a favorable matchup like the Mavs last year, maybe a conference finals. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's it. This one's tough. I think they're not happy just to make the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
I think can win around is a good tier to put them in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they could win around, but that's it.
Yeah. Probably the bottom of that tier.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Next is Phoenix.
We know where they go.
Yeah, I mean, just a disaster. I don't know what else to say. I mean, Suns fans know it. They're gonna trade Durant in the offseason. I've seen Booker wants to stay there his whole career, which is cool. But they traded. I mean, all their draft picks. They have no cap space. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Beal's definitely gonna stay and get his money. So
yeah,
they are the definition of purgatory in today's NBA landscape, in my opinion. You guys?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, purgatory.
Yeah, not really much to discuss about the Suns.
Yeah, they're just what a disappointment, man.
Yeah,
Jesus.
they're not even in the play-in right now. They're the 11th seed right now, and KD's out for a week. So
yeah, bro, get him out of there, bro.
Yeah,
he deserves better. But Booker does too.
Yeah, he does. I want Booker to go to a team maybe Detroit.
Houston.
Yeah, or Houston. I would love Houston as a place for him to go to. Yeah.
All right, next is the Philadelphia 76ers. Darian, our local Sixers reporter.
I'm just gonna say I think because I know Ed, you're thinking purgatory because you literally said it before the video.
Well, Miles is too. So
I said they're close. I'm not.
Yeah, he said they're close, but they're not in purgatory.
So, wait, just answer me this: are the Sixers rebuilding?
No, but we're not. But we're not stuck like the Suns, though.
So how can you make your team any better next year?
How can we make our team better? Hey, hold on. Let's say, like, if the Suns are fully healthy, like no health complications, they're still where they are. Like they can still be where they are. If not, they're like a 6 seed, 7 seed.
Okay, but purgatory's
They're
like
fighting for a playing spot. The Sixers, if we're healthy, I believe we can be in those top 3 tier. Our floor is a top 3 tier, and our ceiling is the top tier. Bro.
Okay, but you're not
We've
making the
been
playoffs this year,
fucking-
so you can't
we've
be in
been
that tier. You're
washed.
not in the playoffs.
We've been washed with injuries, bro. Washed. Everyone has been fucking injured this year.
Okay.
Even Tyrese, our Iron Man on the team, has been fucking injured.
Yeah.
It's just a bad year, bro. Just a bad year. And let's say Embiid is cooked, how a lot of people are saying he will be, even after the surgery he's getting next week. Let's say he has to retire, like because of medical issues and stuff. We get off his contract, so that's at least one of the horrible.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
Hold on, all right. Let me just share my screen to the audience of the Sixers cap sheet, bro.
Holy shit!
Just give me 1 second.
Hey, I already know about Paul George, man. I already know about Paul George.
Joel Embiid, 31. Obviously, like very injury prone. Like we saw it. Like he literally couldn't play like 2 or 3 like games in a row. Like it was his knee was that bad, bro. The inflammation in his knee was that bad that he just like couldn't play. So, okay, the surgery's fine, but dude, he's 31. Like the history of the NBA would say it's not going to get any better, dude. And you're paying him till 2029. Paul George, do you really think Paul George is not going to take that player option in 2028? You see that? $57 million, Miles. You see that?
Yeah, I see.
And Maxey, okay, this is a reasonable deal. But bro, that's all your cap space. So unless you trade Paul George, you're not going to get any better. And who wants Paul George?
I think there are teams that would take Paul George.
Okay, what are you getting back for Paul George?
Paul George. At this point, we would be not fine, but the best case scenario would just to be to get off his contract. Honestly, just get hosed. Just get hold with the trade, and just
you guys just wouldn't be that talented then.
Yeah,
I think Paul George could have just a resurgence year next year, like kind of similar to how Dame was like bad in his first year in Milwaukee, and then this year he's back to like how he was in Portland. But like, I think it'll be similar to Paul George. He'll have a bounce back year next year, in my opinion.
I definitely don't think he'll be as bad as he was this year.
Yeah,
that's fine. But are you winning like the championship next year? Is your team good enough to win the championship?
If we get the best case scenario.
It depends. It depends what they do in the offseason. But as
if
of right
we get
now,
the best case scenario, yeah.
Okay, I think there's just too much.
There's
too many question marks not to put them in purgatory.
We're not in purgatory, bro.
I wouldn't say they're in purgatory.
I just say we're bad. We're bad.
So you're a bad team then.
Yeah, we're bad this year. We're talking about this year. We're bad. We're bad.
Oh fuck.
We're bad. Put us in bad.
All right, bro.
Yeah, put us in bad. We're not in purgatory, bro.
Jesus Christ, Miles.
I wouldn't say they're in purgatory.
We're not in purgatory.
We can just go bad.
We still got solid young guys. We could pass on and get some to get stuff. Even if that was the case, if we really needed to.
Yeah, I mean,
Jared McCain was the rookie of the year before he got hurt. So
y'all do have the 5th worst record in the NBA. So.
Exactly, and we can get a top 6. If we get a top 6 pick, we get to keep it this year. That's why we're tanking.
I'm just saying, in my opinion, they're in purgatory. But
yeah, we're bad.
I mean, both are like not like you don't want to be in either tiers.
I'd rather be in bad than purgatory.
Yeah, but I think there's.
I'd rather be a Sixers fan than a Suns fan right now. Let me just put it like that.
Honestly, purgatory could have been like the bottom tier. Honestly, like below bad.
Yeah, low key purgatory could be the bottom tier.
Yeah, but
I'd rather be a bad team than a purgatory team.
Yeah, but bad teams are just like worse record wise. So It just I don't know.
True.
The Thunder, they are 63-12.
Mm.
They have, I think, like the greatest net rating in the history of basketball. They are historically great defense, and you know when I just like watch them play. Obviously, like I've watched a lot of the Hornets this year. It's like watching OKC in the Hornets play defense. It's completely different leagues, bro. Just watching them play defense. I'm not even talking about like there's like what they have like the second or third best offense too in the league, right, Miles?
I think it's
Okay,
like fourth.
OKC. Okay, well it's top 5.
Yeah, it's top 5. Yeah.
It's been top 5 all year. Yeah, I mean they're they're great. I mean there's what have you just thought about the Thunder this year, Miles?
Yeah, I mean, I've been really impressed. I wanted to point out how many of their guys have been out, specifically like their main guys outside of Shea. Like Chet, he got injured earlier in the year and then missed like 20, 30 plus games. Isaiah Hartenstein missed a lot of time earlier in the year due to injury. Jalen Williams recently has missed like 2 to 3 weeks with I forgot what it was. I think it was a hip injury maybe. But Alex Caruso has been in and out of the lineup like multiple times with like minor injuries, and they've still like managed to win a lot of these games like with their players being out. Even recently, like they've had games where it was like Jalen Williams, Chet, and like Isaiah Hartenstein all missing time, and like they were still able to win these games. So I just been really impressed with the team. I love watching like their defense, just like the way they guard everybody, the way they rotate so well. Lou Dort just locking on the perimeter. And then, their offense is just like really entertaining, especially when Shea's on. Even when he's not on the court, I think someone like player like Casey Wallace and Aaron Wiggins, they've grown offensively from last year. Even if their percentages aren't as good, like I think both of them have just have more confidence. They have like a tighter handle, both of them. Just really fun to watch, and I think they can win a title this year reasonably. They're one of like the very few title contenders,
For sure.
in my opinion.
I mean, they're definitely like if you look at every sports book, they're the favorites to come out of the West. As they should be, but I think that they're not like a lock to make the finals, in my opinion.
I see a lot of people talking about Denver, which I can see Denver making it to the finals again, but it's I think they're a little more shaky than the Thunder this year.
Yeah, but I mean, we could talk about like what happened to the Thunder last playoffs, which I mean, why they lost to Dallas was,
Luka being better than Shea, and then Josh.
Nah, in playoffs in the second round.
No. Hold on. No, it was the non-Shea offense that really killed the Thunder.
Yeah,
it was that
rebounding.
Yeah. So I'm saying this team is basically better in every way than last year. I mean, Aaron Wiggins has like gotten better. Isaiah Joe is better. Chet and Hartenstein, when they play together, they just like maul teams.
Yeah.
Caruso off the bench.
Bro.
Miles, you mentioned Lou Dort. He's like a top 3 defensive player in the league. I mean, in my opinion, it's just like over like.
Like I was about to say, it's crazy. Like there's like games that I watch. Okay, see, there's games where Alex Caruso doesn't even play like the first quarter because of how many like players they have off the bench. Just like
they have so much talent. It's ridiculous. I mean they're number 1 in causing turnovers. They're number 1 in not turning the ball over. I think the one thing that defines their playoff run for me is like when teams are literally like throwing 2 at Shea every single like possession and forcing other guys to beat them, can Jalen Williams and Chet, other guys like step up, hit shots? I mean that's what, because their defense is going to be fantastic.
Yeah,
they're well coached. Shea is basically a lock to give you like 35 points in the playoffs, in my opinion.
Right.
I mean, Miles, do you want to talk about Shea more? I mean, he's having like it's not even glazing. Like I'm gonna say this right now, I'm not a Thunder fan. I'm not a Shea fan. Yes, it was nice to see him in the Drake music video. That was cool. So OVO Shea. So okay, but Darren. He's having one of the greatest statistical guard seasons ever. Period.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
He's gonna win MVP. He's the hardest player in the he's the hardest player in the league to guard, in my opinion. Yeah, what he does, it's like art, dude.
You said he's the hardest player in the league to guard?
I wasn't even trying to glaze Shea, but yeah, you did a lot of it.
You said he's the hardest player in the league to guard?
I just admire his game because he plays the right way.
Oh, me too. He's definitely gonna win the MVP. But you said he's the hardest player in the league to guard?
For sure. This year, yes. 100%.
For sure, it's kind of crazy, but I mean, I would say like he's up there. I wouldn't for sure say he's the most unguardable, but
he's not.
In my opinion, he's number one right now.
I mean, yeah, it's fair because like for Shea, it's like no one can stay in front of him. He always has passed. That's why people are grabbing him and hitting him on the arm because they can't stay in front. And then even if they manage to stay in front, like he just bumps off mid range cash almost every time. Like he really doesn't have many weaknesses in the offensive game right now.
Yeah, I mean he's a two-way superstar, dude.
Yeah, and then like defensively, like I see some people talking about like he should make a all defensive team. I don't think he's that good defensively.
Well, their team defense is just ridiculous. So everybody looks good.
I know, but I'm just saying like
But yeah, he's a great defender too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but even players on this team, like I would pick maybe like guard wise, I'd probably pick like 3 of their guys over Shea. Like at least like it would be like Lou, Caruso. I mean, I don't think Caruso's playing enough games, but even like J-Dub, I'll consider Casey Wallace a better defender than Shea too. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if they put him on all defensive team, but I just don't think he should make it there. But he's still been great on defense though.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this before, but the Thunder have like the best like present future setup in like the history of basketball, probably. Just with their young guys, their picks. They have arguably a top 2 player in the league. I mean, and he's what? Shea's like 26. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they even if they don't win like this year, like, yeah, they have to pay some guys, but like, bro.
They're set up really nicely. And also like
bro.
the amount of picks that they have. Like,
yeah, bro.
If something doesn't work out, if J-Dub or Chet doesn't work out in the long run, they can package like one of them and like a bunch of picks and something like that and get a superstar or something. Like
Giannis?
They have multiple ways to.
Yeah, I was about to say, what do y'all think about like the rumblings that like a Giannis or KD might come? I personally think I wouldn't want KD to come to the Thunder. I feel like it'll fuck it up a little bit.
I wouldn't even
be like he's like redeeming himself
this year. Oh hell no, he better not go there.
Yeah,
hell no.
But like I'm just saying, like I don't think like if Giannis becomes available, like it would be interesting. But I just don't think they should give up on their young team like just so early. Like obviously he's not going to be available like for like 3 or 4 more years probably. But I still will. 3 or 4 more years. You think he's going to be available for trade? Like I think by then he would have been traded or just like signed somewhere else.
You're talking about Giannis?
Yeah.
If I'm Giannis, I'm one of the best players in the league, and I don't have like a team that can win the championship. I would be crazy like not to want like, bro, because the thing that Giannis can't say is that the Bucks like haven't like tried to like make moves around him. They like Dame's just old and their team's old and they're just not good enough. So that they're like in no scenario are the Bucks winning like the championship next year or probably the year after that. So I mean if I'm Giannis and I want to win another championship, like yeah, I mean why would I not like at least like pressure them to do something? Or
what I was saying is like OKC, like I was saying like they're young right now. Like I'm like say he became available like next year or something like that. I don't think that they should try and trade for Giannis this early. But I'm saying in the next 3 to 4 years, I think Giannis will be on a different team, whether it's via trade or he signs somewhere else. Okay. Yeah. And but I'm saying like by then it would probably be too late. But I just wouldn't make a trade like for a superstar so earlier in like Chet and J-Dub's career.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair for sure. But yeah, Thunder can definitely win the title this year for sure. I would not be surprised if they won. They've been the best team all year. Lakers. Yeah, I think. Oh man. Look, I'm gonna be straight with you. Like, for me, the Lakers are one of the best defenses in the league.
Put them where they're supposed to go, bro.
They have two top 5 players. They have one of the best third options in the league. They have great coaching. Despite them like not having like a great center, they're like a super big team, so they can play small like very easily and
a bunch of big, long, strong.
Yeah, they like most matchups. They really don't need Jackson Hayes, but I mean, it's not like he's been awful. But I'm just saying they don't like need him to win. Like they just don't, unless they're going against like Denver. But yeah, they have also a bunch of great role players, bunch of battle tested playoff guys.
Gabe Vincent finally.
He's been really good, man.
Yeah.
And look, I know like I'm a LeBron fan, but I don't think it could be like understated, like the role LeBron's just gone into, just like this off-ball, rebounding, defensive engine, spacer, short roll passer, just doing everything to win, and literally giving Luka the keys to be successful, bro. That is like literally the definition of greatness, and that's why LeBron, like, he's obviously still top 5, but yeah, I mean, he's just been so impressive.
He's doing what he thought he could do with AD like 3 years ago.
With all due respect to Anthony Davis, he's not Luka, bro.
I'm just saying, like, that was the. I'm saying that was the plan. Like when he first came to LA and they got Anthony Davis, like that was the plan, like to do what he's doing right now. But AD's not good enough to do that,
bro. And the Lakers haven't even gotten like A plus Luka yet.
Oh yeah,
in my opinion. So if they get that, dude, absolutely they can win the title this year. Absolutely. Can't change my mind. That's my opinion,
bro.
I think it's very like
absolutely, bro.
I think it's close, but you got to put them in the conference finals one, bro. For the simple fact that if this team gets matched up against Denver, I'm sorry, bro.
Okay, they're not going to play Denver though, unless they're like the 2 seed.
Wait.
Denver can be the 2 seed. They're only like 2 games behind the Rockets right now. I think 2 or 3.
I'm saying the Lakers aren't going to be 2 or 3, so they're definitely going to play the Thunder in the second round. So they're not going to see Denver. Bro, I'm telling you right now, a Thunder Lakers series that's going 7, and I don't know who wins that. So that's my opinion. You can call me biased, but that's my opinion, bro.
I might give you the benefit of the doubt there just because I don't know how good, like, if Chet is going to, like, offensively make them pay, you know?
Like, would y'all be surprised if the Lakers win a championship this year?
I kind of would. I just wouldn't expect them to win it. Like, they're far from my first guess. I was going to say, I just don't think, because, like, I already have
Boston. I don't think they beat a Boston, bro.
I already have my top 3 to 4 teams. Like
that's a tough matchup.
I already have my top 3 to 4 teams in my top contenders. I just don't think the Lakers like can consistently like match up with them. Like in a 7-game series, I just don't know if they could like beat any of those 4 teams.
I think there's 2 teams they just can't match up with.
Yeah, but Boston would be really tough. But they would have the 2. They would have the 2 best players though. So,
but like Jaylen Brown has Luka's number every time they play. So
Boston. I don't think they can overcome Boston with this roster. They can't. Yeah. I don't think so. But listen, I would give them a chance against.
So you think that they have a chance to make the finals though, just not win?
Sure. Yeah,
I think they could. Yeah.
So they have to be in that tier then.
No.
Yes, they do.
No.
Yes, bro.
No. It's either win the finals or go to the conference finals. So they're going to the conference finals because that's closer to winning. That's closer.
I think they should be in that tier. Like they can be at the bottom. They can be at the bottom, but they deserve to be in the tier. Bro.
Make a new tier for go to the finals.
No, bro.
You just want to put them in the top tier.
They deserve to be there, bro. It's not even me being biased.
Ow, you are being biased.
I'm not. Then talk me down, bro. You haven't said anything.
Bro, there's a good chance they could run into Denver. The seedings are not set. All the seedings are not set yet.
I mean,
they run into Denver. I'm sorry.
It is kind of favoring that they wouldn't meet in the first round or even the second round, but like it's not like
bro. You're telling me Jokic can't elevate to a point to get them to the conference finals,
bro. By the way, the Nuggets are very beatable, bro. I'm just saying, they're very beatable.
I'm sorry, bro.
Well, for them,
very
I think it's also like matchup. Like Minnesota could beat them, but they're like the 7th seed right now.
Very beatable, bro. Yeah. I'm really high on Minnesota too. I think they can make the conference finals.
But the matchup,
realistically, I think Denver has a better chance against OKC than they do Minnesota. Like even watching the game last night, just in general, like I think Minnesota has a better chance of beating Denver than OKC does, just because of their matchup. But
yeah, and they played them.
If Julius isn't too horrible,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not moving the Lakers, bro. This is the one I'm not budging on.
Wait. Even if you're outvoted,
Miles hasn't even voted yet.
They're a conference final,
and his time's ran out. So
what? Next nigga, I didn't know we were doing timers.
Bro, it's been like 20 minutes, bro. Come on.
What, bro? It has not been 20 minutes.
We can move them later. We can move them later, bro.
Yeah. For right now, they're fine with it.
Yeah, we gotta move on. We gotta move on to the next team.
I don't like this one bit, bro.
Chicago.
Bro,
you sly dog.
Yeah, bro. See, bro, you're not in the same state and direction as Chicago.
Hey, if you're
Chicago is rebuilding.
If you're not moving the Lakers, then we're not moving the Sixers. Yeah.
Oh, we're not doing
that. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care because you're in the bad tier, so
I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Talk to me next year.
All right, bro.
All right,
Kings also purgatory.
Yeah.
Who's in the better situation, the Kings or the Suns going forward?
The Suns, just because they have Devin Booker as a trade asset.
Yeah, they have more assets. I agree.
Fucking Sabonis.
Rockets.
I feel bad for that guy, bro.
Rockets. I think perfect made it good enough. I mean,
what?
I think they can win around. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about it.
They can win around.
Let's talk about it. It seems to me, just what I see. Okay, out of all the West teams, nobody trusts Houston. I know they're the 2 seed, but if they played today, the current seeding, they would play Minnesota in the first round. Are they beating Minnesota?
I think they could. I don't think it's just like they're gonna.
Hey, listen.
Miles, with all due respect, bro, stop, bro.
Listen.
There's no way.
Listen, Amen Thompson is that dude. He's that dude, bro.
All right, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Am I wrong?
Wait. Watch this. I'm about to convince y'all that they're not.
Wait,
they're not
am I wrong?
He is that dude, but
he's
bro,
that dude. He's that.
He also he's not bro. He's not gonna win you a playoff series.
I didn't say that. I just mean I'm just talking strictly on the defensive end on Anthony Edwards, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the best defensive personnel Anthony Edwards has ever had to play against.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's all good and
this dude's about to see. He's about to see bodies, bro. They're about to throw bodies at this man.
That's all good and fine, but who is closing for them? Who's their closer? What does their clutch time offense look like? Because guess what? Every time I've watched Houston this year, and they're in a close game, it's like Fred VanVleet step back middies, bro. Bro, I watched the condensed Lakers Rockets game. Dude, Jalen Green wasn't even in the game, and it was Şengün just running into people. It's just not it's not good enough to win against a team that made the conference finals last year. There's no way I'm taking them over Minnesota.
That's a different team.
I don't
honestly, and I'm not taking them over the Clippers either.
That's a bro. You can't talk about that Minnesota team like they're the same team, bro.
Bro, they're loaded, bro.
I was also gonna say they could also.
I fucking watched them in person. They're loaded.
I was gonna say they could very well match up with Memphis as well. Minnesota and Memphis are tied right now.
Yeah. If they played Memphis, they definitely have a chance. But I'm saying, all likelihood, that's probably the only team they could beat out of all of them. So
I think
in my book, like that's not like good odds. I think the Clippers should be in the same tier then.
Yeah, I think they're in the same tier as them too. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, went around. Yep.
Okay. Do y'all
Wait. So we just wait.
Do y'all want to talk about like Kawhi real quick?
Yeah, we can. I was just saying like
he's been playing like great.
yeah, he has.
That okay.
So, like, dude, I watched like the who they play? I think it was like Cleveland, like last week. Bro, Kawhi looked like San Antonio Kawhi. Like
He didn't.
the same.
He didn't.
Not on the defensive end, he didn't.
Yeah.
Not on
he had
the
like
defensive
the
end.
same bounce and everything. Bro, they can. All right, if I'm being honest with you, dude, bro, the Clippers are like good, bro. Like, bro, obviously, I'm never gonna trust Kawhi, but I'm saying if Kawhi's healthy, they
That's
have
why that was my
they
reaction.
have Unk Harden, they have Powell, they have Zoo, who's like leading the league in rebounding. They got a solid team. They can win the playoff series, bro.
Yeah, they can win around.
Very underrated team. Just
Yeah, they can win around. That's why we put them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about it, that's crazy. They only have four guys in their starting five that can get 20 on any night.
For
Kind
sure.
of crazy.
We should have that. But
What?
Yeah, some nights they look pretty serious, bro.
we should have that, but we don't.
San Antonio.
Bad.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about them. It's so painful, bro. They
Ahead of the Bulls? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, ahead of the Bulls.
Well, whose record's better? Let me see.
They're just bad, bro. They're just bad.
Bulls have a better record though. They stay ahead.
Oh,
Sure.
Bro, honestly, y'all should be behind both of them because you have a worse record than them.
All right.
Atlanta Hawks. Purgatory.
Purgatory.
Better situation, Kings or Hawks?
Hawks.
Hawks. They have Jalen Johnson and Dyson.
They're a better situation than the Suns too.
Yeah, and the East is worse. So.
Yeah, put them first.
And even if Trey doesn't,
they just had the number, bro. They just had the number one pick, bro.
Yeah, and
even has been pretty good.
Yeah, and even if Trey doesn't stay, they still can get a lot for Trey Young.
And they have Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, hell, Onyeka Okongwu, I guess.
Yeah, they got the
Golden State
can make the conference finals.
No fucking way.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that bullshit.
They're one tier below LA.
Yeah, they're a tier below LA.
I'm not putting them. I'm not putting them
in can win around, bro. Put your hate aside, bro. Put your hate aside.
Right.
Two tiers below Lakers is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right. Let me just if they were the 5 seed right now, they would play Lakers first round, OKC in the second round. They're not beating either team, bro. I'm sorry. They're just not, bro. Like, I get Jimmy Butler's been like really good, bro, and they like look like way more like fluid. Just, I mean, they're really good, but like, bro, they're not beating any of those teams.
Hey, what did I say? What did I say 2 years ago, Ev? What did I say 2 years ago? I'm never counting out a team with LeBron, and I'm never counting out a team with Steph Curry.
Okay, so well, you would play LeBron and Luka in the first round, then you play Shea. So
put them in the conference finals here.
I was gonna say, what if they fell to the 6 seed, played Denver in the first round, and then I think they could beat Denver, and then plays Houston in the second round. I think they could beat Houston, obviously.
Stop,
yeah.
What?
That's
you just like if they stay where they are. They're
not being Denver, bro. They're not.
They definitely
could beat Denver.
They definitely could beat Denver.
They could beat Denver.
Okay, so then they would play OKC.
No, they wouldn't. They would play the 2 seed. So
they'll play like Minnesota. Okay.
They could beat Minnesota.
God damn it.
Either one.
Bro, y'all are bullshitting, bro.
Yeah. Put them in there. We're not doing that bullshit.
Oh my god, bro.
And look, the tier's not even saying that they will make it. It's like saying they can make the conference finals. Exactly. So that's just basically like they can't make it past the second round, which I don't think is like false.
I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Milwaukee, purgatory.
Sure.
Who has a better situation than all these teams?
What seed is Milwaukee?
They're like six. They're like 6.
Jesus, put them in purgatory, man. Fuck.
Yeah, they're probably gonna get first rounded too by the Knicks.
Probably.
Yeah, no Dame. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. I guess that's fine.
Are we saying like I think this is like a known thing, but their window's like closed, right?
I give him one more year.
It is close. So one more year at most.
Yeah, one more year. I give him one more
I
year.
still don't know if they would beat Boston or Cleveland next year.
Bro, we haven't seen Dame and Giannis in a playoff series for without one of them getting hurt, bro.
Yeah. We also need to see what happens with like Dame. Like,
that's like kind of the point though. Like,
I'm just saying we haven't seen them in a playoff series together.
At least, I'd say at least give them one just one playoff run together and see
exactly a one healthy playoff run.
Like they literally took Indiana to six games last year without Dame or
with Chris Middleton.
Yeah, like Dame missed a couple of games and Giannis missed the whole series, and they still pushed him.
And then Chris got hurt too.
Yeah, like he missed like one game, I think.
Yeah,
I just don't know if I can count it out completely, but I still would give him like one more year of them playing, of Dame and Giannis playing together.
Miami, purgatory.
Yeah, purgatory.
Ahead of who?
Ahead of the Suns.
Put them ahead of Atlanta.
Atlanta?
No. Put them ahead of the Suns.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Brooklyn is bad.
Wait, what do you think about the Heat? Like, do you think they should be above Phoenix or not?
I don't really.
Yeah, they should be above Phoenix because they still have Tyler and they still have Bam.
Yeah. They still have the best coach.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think they should.
They can move.
Spoelstra can make something shake with fucking table scraps, so he gets to be ahead
of the Hawks. I don't know.
Yeah, no, not ahead of the Hawks because they still have the number one pick. So
yeah,
y'all really think that highly of Sachet?
Yeah, he's produced this year, so he has.
I mean, I think he's good, but like, is that like a reason?
I was saying like Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, like they're
both they have younger guys they can move.
All right.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, bad. They're tanking.
Bad, yeah.
Let's check the standings. Let's see. The Nets have a better record than the Sixers.
Wow.
Wow.
I never thought I'd get to a fucking point where I'm cheering when we fucking lose.
Wait, didn't they like? Oh my god, didn't they like beat you when you like actually had your team?
No.
No, yeah, it was the game winner. Remember?
Yeah, who was it that hit that?
It was Claxton.
Embiid didn't even play the second half.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I think he still played though.
He got hurt.
No.
Hey, PG and Tyrese both played.
I think that's like the point when they realized their season was.
Yeah, I think that was when I realized our season was over.
That was just after I remember after the shot was hit, like the crowd was so like down, like it sounded so bad.
Bro, Tyrese ran into the corner and hit a clutch tray ball to put us up, I think, and then this nigga came down, got some bullshit ass putback, bro. I was like, yeah, it's over, bro. It's done.
It was over before that, but yeah.
No comment, bro. No comment. Detroit basketball
can win a round.
I think we need to have a conversation about Detroit.
Can win a round.
Okay. Well,
so.
let's talk about it. We can't talk about it? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, we can.
Detroit. 33-17 in their last 50. They are 4th in net rating in those last 50 games. I think they're like 5th in defense, 2nd in offense the last 25 games. They're pretty good team, man. Like they're like just filled with these like tough, mean maniacs like that like all bang.
Not all of them, but sure.
All right.
Sure.
Cade's all right. Cade's better than LaMelo. I'll say it. He's better than him.
Thank you.
He's shown me something this year. He's damn near all NBA.
He's all NBA, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be well deserved. Beasley's had like a historic like shooting year out of just nowhere. Like, where was that on the Lakers? Where was that on the Bucks?
I want to say no. Last year he wasn't like last year. He was good from three. He just wasn't like as good, but he was still like one of the better three-point shooters.
Okay, well, when he was on the Lakers, he was unplayable.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
going like 0 for 6. That's the Beasley I know. So like, what is this?
Hey man, that's the Lakers effect,
Yeah,
bro.
this is the LA thing.
Yeah,
playing with
honestly, I think, in my opinion, he should win Sixth Man of the Year over Pritchard. But
I wouldn't say necessarily.
he would get my vote, but that's just my opinion. It's cool.
It's definitely
he's probably not gonna win, but and yeah. So if they played Indiana, which is probably gonna be the matchup, 4-5, and we can rank both of them because they're back to back. I mean, who'd you guys take in that series? Because I think Cade.
Detroit.
Yeah, I'll take Detroit too. I think they have the best player.
I would take Detroit.
Series.
Bro, I'm sorry.
I just think about the fact that like the Pistons don't have like they don't have a clear second option like outside of Cade, who's like creating consistent offense for them. Like
they like run plays for Beasley at the end of games though. I've watched them.
Yeah, but it's just like I don't
bro.
know.
Imagine they have their pin down screens are like. Bro,
yeah.
I'll be watching them, and when Beef Stew sets like a down screen, it's just
he's just a big body.
Yeah,
like,
he's just a big ass nigga, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, but like Indiana, they have Tyrese, who's not as good as Cade, but like Pascal is much better than their second best player. Which like I'm not saying that.
I'm not scared of Pascal. I'm sorry, bro. Never have been, never will be, bro.
I'm just saying he's by far the third best player in the series.
Yeah.
So like
I don't know. I just think Detroit's better. Like
yeah.
Just like watching them play all year. I just think they're a better team. But
they're just tough.
To y'all,
yeah, I mean, none of them have played in like the playoffs basically. So it's like hard to like.
Well, okay, I can give Indiana the benefit of the doubt. They went to the conference finals last year. They showed that they can produce in the playoffs. So I guess who knows? Maybe Cade is like a playoff dropper or something.
So
I doubt.
I think we have to put one in can win around, one made it good enough.
Why?
Because,
they can both win around.
Well, they would play each other, so that makes no sense.
But they can both win. They can both beat each other. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, that's like all right. That's just like a
what? They can both win around.
Oh my god! All right, wait. Who'd you pick in that series, Miles?
I'll probably go Indiana, but like
I'll pick Detroit. Who'd you pick, Darian?
You already said Detroit, right?
I'll pick Detroit.
Yeah, so
I mean, it don't matter.
2-1.
They can both, bro. Put them both and can win around, bro.
All right, I guess.
I have nobody and make it good enough.
Washington, just put them in bad.
Who out of all these teams has like the best chance to win a playoff series?
Houston. I want to say Houston.
Yeah, me too. I want to say Houston too.
Yeah. Okay.
But what about the Clippers? Because we can't. I feel like Kawhi.
That's what I was saying, bro.
Kawhi can win you a playoff series.
Yeah, he can.
Like, if the Clippers and Houston play, that would be.
Let's put the Clippers first, then put Houston second.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
And I don't give a fuck about the other three.
Whoa, shit.
Like the order.
I think Memphis is last.
Yeah, you can leave them last. And then since we got outvoted over who would win, you can leave the Pistons there.
Washington.
Yeah.
Hey, you have a team worse than you. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Magic are absolutely made it good enough. They have no chance at winning anything. Their offense is so miserable to watch. It's unbelievable.
And they'd be matching up with either Cleveland or Boston if they made the playoffs. So
no shot.
Yeah, I think so at least we have one team in the made it good enough tier.
Cleveland. This is going to be an interesting discussion.
What?
Really?
What?
Let's talk about it, bro.
Put him in the top tier, bro. We're not doing this. Put him in the top tier. Talking about this is going to be interesting.
You think the Lakers have a better chance of winning the title than Cleveland?
I don't think Cleveland's beating Boston.
But you think? Do you think LA is?
They have Luka and LeBron.
I think Cleveland has a way better chance of being Boston than LA. Honestly,
yeah.
I do.
All right. Be honest. Have you watched Cleveland play this year, bro?
I've watched Cleveland play this year.
I watched them play a lot.
Okay, that's fine. Because I expect them to be in the Eastern Conference Finals, but I can't ignore them just getting fried by every big forward like superstar they play. Bro, I literally covered the Hornets Cavs game. Miles Bridges had 46 on them, bro. They can't guard forwards, bro. They just can't. Whether it's Kawhi, Durant, Tatum, definitely not. Miles Bridges, they can't guard big wings, bro. They just can't do it. I've watched it all year, bro. Like, I just don't see them being Boston, bro. Unless Tatum like absolutely plays awful. Which, by the way, he's been so good this year, bro. Like, we gotta stop this hate, bro. Like, he's honestly becoming like underrated, bro.
He's probably gonna finish top 5 in MVP voting this year.
He should.
Really good. Yeah,
He should, bro.
he's been really good.
Should be 4 behind Giannis probably.
Yeah,
Bro, I know they've been a buzzsaw. I know they have 60 wins. Like, it's like I'm okay if they're in the can win the title tier, but I'm just saying I don't see them being Boston. I just don't.
Well, personally, I don't think either of the team, like either them or LA, is beating Boston. I just think that Cleveland has a slightly better.
I don't think anyone in the East can beat Boston, but I agree with Miles. I would give Cleveland a better chance than LA.
And just the fact that they also have
if Cleveland and the Lakers played in the finals, who's winning?
Probably
LA.
Yes.
What?
Bro, what?
You just said they would win. You just said they beat them.
just in that matchup.
I just don't see the Cavs making the finals this year. I just don't see it. Like I don't.
I mean,
know.
it's either
it just doesn't. I just like can't like imagine that. I don't know.
I just don't think that Boston's guaranteed a finals appearance. Like I think,
that's gonna be like a 6 or 7 game series for sure.
Yeah,
but I don't. Maybe if there's like an injury or something. I don't know.
I mean, that's a big factor. Like Kristaps can definitely miss some time. Like you never know with Kristaps.
They don't even really need him for real. They're just stacked.
I think if Kristaps doesn't play, I think Boston can. I mean, I think Cleveland can beat Boston if Kristaps doesn't play. And I don't think it'd be that surprising.
Yeah, let's just talk about Mobley real quick. He's been so good. He'd be my vote for Defensive Player of the Year. His shot really improved. They have like enabled him as like a passer, and he's just been like way more dominant in the paint scoring. I think he should be second team All NBA. And I think Mobley in particular is like the biggest swing guy in the playoffs this year. Like if he's great and he's like dominant, they can definitely like they definitely have a chance against Boston. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's like I don't know. There's some of their guys I don't really trust, but
no, that's fair.
Them being in that tier with 60 wins is not like egregious though. Like I'm not mad at that, bro.
I mean, I don't think there's many people that would have them in just the conference finals tier. Like if they have the same tier like up on the screen. I think most people would have them in the win title tier.
Yeah. Okay. Toronto.
Bad. Purgatory, really?
No, they're rebuilding.
Yeah. I'll put them in bad. Just as of right now. Plus they're also without like Brandon Ingram. Like next year they'll be better, obviously.
Yeah, they might make the playoffs.
But what's your direction, bro? What's your direction?
They're a young building team.
And they're like as of right now, they're a competitive team too. Like with like missing a lot of their like key players.
They were like trying to tank this year.
I didn't like the Brandon Ingram trade because like what are you trying to do, bro?
I didn't really like it that much, but
they
still got
not a 1A.
No.
Barnes isn't a 1A. Grady's not a 1A. Quickly's not a 1A. RJ's not a 1A. So what the fuck are we doing?
I mean, nothing right now, but they're still a young team.
I'm sorry, bro. Maybe my mindset is different. If I was a GM, like if I'm a GM and I'm rebuilding, I'm looking for my 1A to take me into the future. That's what I'd be doing. But sure, if you want to put asses in seats, then okay. Sure. That I guess that puts asses in seats. Beyond
like they're just like waiting for a superstar to come available.
Yeah, and I was gonna say like
no superstar is gonna willingly come to Toronto. Respectfully.
Shea?
Fuck no.
He's from Canada.
That doesn't mean it. Look where Shea is now.
So
that's true. I mean, just like down the line. maybe. But I was just gonna say like they're not like the exact same, but like Toronto was in a similar tier when like in like 2015, 2016, 2017 when they had like Lamar and Kyle were the two best players. Like they weren't like gonna be number ones on a championship team, but they were still like top of their conference every year.
I feel like that's different, bro.
That's a good point.
This squad isn't gonna take you to the top of the fucking conference, bro.
I don't think they expect that.
That was the weak East era.
It's still, the East is still pretty weak, bro.
No, I'm saying they'll never be good enough. They'll never be good enough to be better than fucking Cleveland or Boston.
In 3 years, you never know.
Even the Knicks.
3 years, you never know.
You're telling me Bi or Scotty Barnes can elevate to a point where they can take the fucking Raptors to a top 2 seed in the East.
I don't think they expect that. I don't think they expect that.
And at the same time, back then, those Raptors fans were delusional as fuck, bro. They thought they could take like prime Bron teams. So
yeah, well that's LeBron. Like
yeah, but at the same time, it also doesn't matter. Like they're still a top 3 seed, still a very competitive team. Like they had some kind of just like direction, sort of like
I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah. You're acting like this team, like at their best, is going to be like a mid-tier playoff team that gets knocked down the second round every year.
You can just put them in bad, bro.
I mean, yeah, they're rebuilding, bro.
Yeah.
New Orleans, this one's tough.
Put them in bad,
bro. Honestly, they're a lot like the Sixers. They were ravaged by injuries.
They can trade Zion. A team will take Zion before they take Embiid, for sure.
Probably,
bro. You've seen what Zion is like when he's just not like in shape.
They also do have a lot more pieces like to trade. Like they still have like Trey Murphy if they want to get rid of him. I wouldn't, but if they wanted to, they could get rid of Trey
and
Herb Jones, DeJounte. I mean, DeJounte's injured, but
yeah, but still, they could still move him. Like when he gets healthy, build up his trade value and move him.
Bad.
CJ's a good player. Like,
hey, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one we got to talk about. Because me personally, nah, put them in conference finals, bro.
Really,
bro? I want to put them in title so bad, but they just don't have the team, bro.
Yeah, let me give you my Denver take real quick. Bro.
He doesn't have the team. I'm sorry. He's the best. He's by far the best player. Listen. Before you go, Ev. This is like, to me, this feels like when LeBron was at the peak of his powers and like he was clearly number one. Clearly. Like, no, like as good as Shea has been, as good as Giannis is, Luka, like there's a clear, like not even a tier, like a few steps above where they are. And that's where Jokic is.
Yeah, dude. Like, well, for one, Denver's like 0-7 against Boston, Cleveland, and Minnesota this year.
Exactly.
Actually 0-8 after last night, so I gotta fix that. My bad. Two things for me with Denver. One, like Jokic, really like he has to be like awesome in these games against good teams, bro, for them even to be competitive, bro. Two, like, bro, Christian Brown is their best point of attack defender. If they play Minnesota or if they play Thunder and he has to guard Shea and Ant the whole series, it's gonna be hell, bro. Like,
yeah.
And bro, who else do they have to throw at them? Bro, even Luka or Reeves, like, food,
Ryan, man,
food, bro, food. Ryan, even Curry, food. All right, whatever. I was trying to compliment him, but it's just like it doesn't. When I compliment Curry, it doesn't sound right. Obviously,
you sound like a hating ass nigga for real.
Bro, like, okay. Let me finish real quick, bro. The only other guy they have is like Payne Watson.
Yeah.
But his like best defensive chops are at like the rim and his rotations.
Yeah,
bro, and
ball help.
Right, like I don't want to, because this is like an easy like argument, but bro, Westbrook.
Oh my gosh, I knew you were gonna say that. He's been really.
Bro, not only did he smoke LA last night, he fouled a 3-point shooter.
Before you shit on him, give him his
props. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's like he's making like $3 million a year. Like I can't really hate on him, but like, bro, they rely on him way too much, bro. He's closing for their team every single game. I can't take you serious, bro. Just stop, bro. I know you have Jokic. He's easily the best player in the league. He can win you a series by himself. But Murray's in and out. MPJ, where's he even been this year?
Yeah.
Gordon, like all of them have to play like very good to win. Like they don't have like a great bench anymore or like a bunch of great role players, swing guys. Like no, bro. Their team is bare aside from those 4 guys.
Bare booty cheek.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Half the rotation is guys you like just like leave open.
Yeah.
It's
That's true.
I absolutely agree with Darian. I do not see them making the finals this year.
They don't have the horses.
They don't.
Put them
I
in my
guess, yeah.
finals.
That's fair, yeah.
No. Utah.
Bad.
Bad, yeah.
I swear to God, if they get fucking Cooper Flag. All right, let me make my play to Adam Silver real quick. No.
Oh my god.
Let me
You're
ask
not getting the first pick, buddy.
That means they have to beat Boston or Cleveland.
What seed are they?
The 3.
They're
So
not
they
beating-
so
they're
they
not
they
beating-
beat it with Boston in the second round.
Dude, Boston is an awful matchup for them. Like
Yeah.
awful. There's no way. Like unless Tatum gets hurt.
Basically, yeah.
Tatum's Tatum's like been super. Like, he's an Iron Man.
Oh yeah, definitely. He always has been.
That's why I've been saying for years he's better than Embiid because he actually plays.
Fuck
So.
no.
And he has a ring.
It's more of like a who would you rather have, I guess.
Tatum.
Yeah, you rather have Tatum.
Easy.
Peak for peak Embiid is like
We know
clearly
Embiid is
better than
better, but who would you rather have? I rather
Bro,
have
first off, Tatum hasn't even hit his peak yet, so let's stop this.
I don't think he'll ever hit like an Embiid level offensive season.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
In his
don't
fucking
think-
life.
I don't think his team's too good.
He'll never touch.
can't.
He'll never touch like 32 points, bro. In his
Bro,
fucking-
if
He'll
he was
never
on a-
touch
if he
35.
was on a bad
30?
team, yes, bro.
No,
hasn't he already averaged 30?
No.
So, I think he's averaged like 29 before. I think.
29, bro.
I
This
swear it
nigga,
was
this
30.
nigga will never hit 32, 33 points, bro.
You gotta stop
swear he
hating
will.
on my dog, bro.
I'm not.
You just boosted up a point just to make him sound worse. What's
Keeping it, bro. I'll boost it up 2 more points. This nigga will never hit 35 points in a fucking season, bro.
yeah? Tatum
I'm saying everything Embiid's average.
Okay,
He'll
he's
never-
not prime Harden or Shea.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
or like
averaged-
Michael Jordan.
He averaged
Not that
30 in
level- He's not that
2022.
level of scorer, bro. He's not that level of scorer.
Bro, he's
he
a
averaged-
point forward.
he
What are you
averaged
talking
30
about?
There, he averaged 30 in 2023. Jeez.
Good for
Like
him.
he can average 32. That's 2 more points.
Yeah. Can he average
He's been-
35?
He's been so awesome this year, bro.
Probably. He
Yeah,
probably
he's
doesn't
been
have to-
amazing.
the team is
I'm
so
not
good.
hearing any of the slander, bro.
He's been amazing.
If
He's been amazing.
Embiid had a team as talented as Tatum does, he would not be averaging 33.
I think he.
No,
Mm.
because look, if Tatum had the
So you could run the team through Embiid like that instead of like that with Tatum. Because no, bro.
bro, what?
No. I'm sorry. Embiid is literally like the ultimate mismatch, bro. The ultimate mismatch in the league. Like,
Okay,
Any of us taking the Knicks over Cleveland or Boston?
no.
yeah, put him there. Put him there.
Wait,
Let's
what?
go ahead and put Boston. I think they deserve to
Wait,
be
conference
at the top.
why are the Knicks in conference finals?
They can make a conference finals.
Oh no.
That means they'd have to. That means they have to
Yeah.
beat Cleveland or Boston.
Yeah, they're at the top.
I
of
think they have a
round.
good chance, a solid chance against Cleveland. If
What?
they're fully healthy.
I disagree. Stop.
No,
What?
Stop.
no.
Sorry, bro. Yeah, y'all be. I don't know, bro. Y'all almost
No.
forgot about Jalen Brunson.
In the few games that they've played them all, I think they play tonight. I think they played tonight.
Yeah, they're playing right now. They're playing right now.
Yeah, like
They're
the
too,
first
they're
two
too
matches,
Brunson
like,
centric, bro. That's like easy to guard in the playoffs.
yeah, and even in the last game that they played, where the Knicks were like pretty much fully healthy, like they blew them out by like 30, 40 points.
Yeah, stop.
First matchup was early in the season. Cleveland still won, but like I just don't think they can beat Knicks can beat Cavs in a 7-game series.
I don't know, bro.
W take Miles.
Thank you, unless injury, but Cleveland's been mostly healthy for the year.
You know where to put him. Don't even say anything. Don't say a word.
Well, can I just
Fight 'em
get
over.
can I get like 2 minutes just to talk about them real quick?
Nah.
I don't care.
Sure.
Bro, I don't even know what to like. I don't know, bro.
You don't know what
See,
to say, bro.
Like with all these NBA teams, like I would just hope, at least for fans, they for their sake they learn something every year. For the Hornets, you really haven't learned anything the past 3 years. It's really the exact same thing, bro. And yes, LaMelo played at a top 15 level at the beginning of the season, but bro, after he got hurt, it was the exact same LaMelo we saw the 2 years after, where he's just in and out, and he's just not playing good, bro. Whether he's checked out or he's shot chucking, and I get it, bro. He's playing with G leaguers and two-way guys, and bro, Brandon played I don't know 20 games this year. Trey Mann hasn't played since early November. Grant Williams tore his ACL. He played 12 games. Mark's been in and out. Miles he's been actually pretty good this year. He's been the one consistent thing, but bro, it's just really disparaging that it's just a waste of time, really. It's just another year of just more questions than answers, bro. And yeah, obviously, if they get Cooper Flag, it changes everything. But
Bro,
I think he's the exact type. He's the exact type of person to bring serious to this organization, which they desperately need, bro. Bro, I know Brandon's super competitive and he talks, but LaMelo bro, he leads by example, and obviously he's a bucket. He's super talented offensively, but bro, we just need more serious people on our team, bro, and not two-way guys or G League guys. You can't win with that in the NBA, bro. So they have every opportunity to get better this offseason. Bro, I'm calling it now. They will get Cooper Flag. I promise you they
no,
will.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't bet on it.
All right.
I mean, they can't. I would say I wouldn't bet on it.
I just have the feeling, you know. Like a Wemby, I never thought we were actually going to get Wemby. That just never seemed like it was actually going to happen. Cooper Flag, he plays at Duke. He loves North Carolina. Yeah, I just have a feeling they're not going to send him to Utah or Washington. He's coming to Charlotte, bro, to play with LaMelo. So if it doesn't happen, Jesus Christ. One more thing. I want to talk about Charles Lee, who's been a legit tank commander this year. Bro, some of the decisions he makes, I don't know if he's actually trying to tank, because if he is, he's a genius. But if he's actually trying to win games, I'm very concerned. So I don't really know what. Again, I don't you really can't take anything from the season, bro, except for maybe the beginning when they had somewhat of a serious team. I mean, they didn't have Mark, but they had Diabate, and LaMelo was playing at a superstar level, bro. He was playing, like I said, top 15. But after he got hurt and he's having more surgery, bro, it's just
On his
tough,
wrist now.
bro. That wrist injury was his rookie year, bro. And it's still bothering him, and his ankle, it's pretty you got to be concerned. But I still believe in him, so I don't really care if anybody else does. We'll see.
Gotta be optimistic as a fan.
Yeah, I know Darian is. So
I am, bro. I am.
We're in the
I
same
know
boat.
that my nigga is gonna come out of this surgery with a brand new fucking.
Wait. Is he unbeatable? Because I know LaMelo is. I don't know about Embiid.
Definitely.
I don't know, bro. All I know is if this don't work, you gotta put a fucking bionic knee in this nigga, bro.
Jesus.
In him? What the heck?
Give him a bionic knee, bro. Because
bro, he's
it can't end like this, bro. It can't
he's
end like
huge,
this.
bro. It's just
It can't end like this. It can't end like this for one of the greats, bro. It can't.
Oh,
It ends like that for some of the greats. It's okay.
Nah.
Ralph Sampson.
It's never ended like this.
Ralph Sampson, Yao Ming.
The closest thing I can think of is
Hakeem.
Larry having to retire because of his fucking back.
Hakeem. Patrick
Sure.
Ewing. It happens to all the bigs, bro.
Hakeem had 2 healthy playoff runs uninterrupted, and B
He was
hasn't even gotten that.
He was in his 20s though. It beats 31,
matter.
dog.
It does matter. What?
He's aging. Like, it's just a fact. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, bro. This isn't a young spring chicken. He's like he's a has been, bro. He's a has been.
Just give me 2 more years, bro. Give me 2
Oh,
years. Give me 2 years of look. He can be injured the whole regular season. Please give me 2 years of a healthy Embiid playoff run uninterrupted. I just want to see what he does, bro. Just 2 years without an illness, an eye orbital fracture, a fucking elbow, whatever, bro. No knee, no nothing. Just give me 2 clean playoff runs. Just give him a chance, bro. He hasn't gotten a chance, bro. It's not fair. Give him a chance.
It's not fair.
Give him a chance, bro. Give him a chance, please.
You know what else? You know what else isn't fair?
Jesus, give him a chance.
You know
Jesus.
What? You know what else isn't fair? What Nico Harrison has done to these poor Mavericks fans.
W transition.
Possibly the worst season ever. I'm just saying it. Like, they are absolutely in purgatory, right? I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what you do, bro. I guess you just ride out with Kyrie and AD. And
See what they can do.
I mean, AD did look like really good in the games he's like playing.
He did.
Like,
but is AD and Kyrie enough? Wait, we were talking about this year? Yeah. Just
in general, they're in purgatory. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
sure.
Like, cause like you don't know what you don't know what to expect really. Like, it's really the future of this franchise is how they view like what Kyrie and AD can do as a duo. And this is like Kyrie post ACL tear too. So like you don't know what you're getting from him.
Oh yeah, bro.
So,
That's
like,
tough.
Yeah.
Kyrie's older too. Like,
yeah. And it's like, what can you even get from a Kyrie trade at this
bro.
point? Like once he's come back and healthy, like
Minnesota obviously made the conference finals last year. I watched them in person. They were fully healthy. Randall played. The team is loaded, bro. Like, I know they don't have Cat, which sucks with how good he's been this year, but bro, they're still really good, bro.
I don't believe in them. I'm sorry.
The size, the defense. I trust their role players. I think they're 12-3 in their last 14. McDaniels has really improved offensively. Dante has been excellent. It really comes down to Randall, bro.
it does, yeah.
But I will say, like, Chris Finch could, like, bro, he does not care, bro. He does not care about your feelings.
If it comes down to Randall, I don't believe it.
Okay, that's fine. If Randall isn't rolling, though, you can put Naz Reid in the game, bro. It's really not that hard, bro.
Fair. True.
And they could roll. Obviously, it would be nice if Randall was, like, playing good. And if he's playing good, they could definitely make the Western Conference Finals.
Sure.
But,
yeah.
I'm only saying this because he's, like, a known playoff dropper, so.
Yeah.
So what do we think, bro?
I think
put him in conference finals.
Yeah.
Ahead of Golden State? Yes. Honestly, ahead of Denver too, in my opinion.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know. It's kind of close.
Put him below Denver, bro.
Yeah, I'd probably say put him below Denver. I guess ahead of Golden State is fine, I think. So in the middle.
All right, we can. Yeah, Portland. It's bad, but they're like the best bad team in the league, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, bro. Denny has been amazing, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
Just like all around, just like as an all around player, like he doesn't really have any weaknesses in his game. Like I actually like when I watch Portland, I actually enjoy watching him play, which I wouldn't have said like when he was on the Wizards. But to be fair, I wasn't watching the Wizards game, so.
And guess what? You know who else is playing good? Scoot fucking Henderson, boy.
I think I said someone else on the other team, but yeah.
It's not Star, but he's clearly figuring it out, bro.
Yeah, he looks so much more comfortable than he did last year.
Some nights he looks like Westbrook, bro. Like young Westbrook.
Okay, I can see what you're saying, but like, yeah, I was just saying like from last year,
it was looking spooky for there. Like,
yeah, he looks so uncomfortable in everything he was doing.
He's figuring out, bro. So I'm definitely rooting for him, bro, because
I am too.
He's gotten crazy hate, bro.
Yeah,
I was one of them, bro.
And his fist is kind of crazy too. He kind of fixes his fist too. Like that shit was ass. Like his NBA drip, bro. Like
this nigga dresses like a fucking jester, bro.
Bro, yeah, and oh my god,
the goggles was killing me, bro.
Bro, in the off season, he was like, I think he was asked like, what's your like favorite thing, like about like the NBA or something, or like traveling and playing in other cities. He was like, oh, I like all the different food I get to try or something. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? It was just like the way he said it too. He was like, I think he was like high or something, but I don't know. Whatever.
That's a fair answer, but I wouldn't say it on like an interview or nothing.
So, this is our final tier list.
This looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can move one of these winning round teams down, but I think they're all like good teams. Like Orlando just has no shot. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, pretty good, man.
Yeah, I'm just looking at. I don't really see like a team that I would like move down over the other, because like based on matchups, I can see one team like if Houston Memphis met up, I can see both of them beating each other. But like, yeah, I'm not gonna like say like Houston like made it like that's good enough, or like even like Detroit, because like obviously where they were last year, but like they can clearly win a matchup versus the Pacers. But if that happens, Pacers are gonna lose. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to just move any of them down.
Yeah, so that was really fun. I did want to mention before we wrap up, we lost an acting legend today, Val Kilmer. Died at 65 years old. Battled cancer for like years. Very, very sad news, but just wanted to mention that he's, Hollywood legend. In Top Gun, Tombstone, he played Batman, so y'all probably know him for that. But he's in one of my favorite films, Heat. So just want to mention that before we wrap up. So my regards to his friends and family for sure. Yeah, so that was super fun. We're gonna be back. Playoffs. When they start next week or
the week after?
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna make it a priority to be consistent. Okay, I am at least. So I don't whatever they want to do, we'll see. But we appreciate all like the support despite our lack of uploads for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for all watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, share the channel. As always, until next time.